Natasha Harris. I'm an executive district director with this amazing company you get ready to hear about called MWR Financial. I live in the Raleigh-Durham area with my husband, my amazing husband, Fred Harris, who is in the other room, who we get to do life together with, which I'm excited about because this has been our prayer for a very long time. And also, we have three little children. We have a 11-year-old, a 8-year-old, soon to be 9-year-old on Tuesday, and a 4-year-old. My husband also is a detective with the police department. Him and I are pastors of an online church, and I also own a women's empowerment company. So we're busy, we got our hands in stuff, but we love helping people. That hasn't always been our story. And so I want to go really briefly so you can understand why I'm even up here, why I'm in front of you, why I'm even qualified to talk to you right now. And so about 6 years ago, my background, get the good education that your parents told you to get, got the degree, went to the military, did all of that, found myself working in corporate America. At a job that, was okay, but it wasn't my passion, wasn't my heart. It paid me a very nice income. I got a 6-figure income working in that company, but I was not satisfied. So I turned around and I walked away about 6 years ago. And people thought I was crazy, including my husband, but he supports me in everything that I do. But again, when you know that you're not living on purpose, right? You're just existing. That's not really where you want to be. Because then how are we telling other people, our children, we're trying to lead by example, but yet we're not being the example. So I didn't want to be that. I didn't want to just talk the talk. I wanted to talk the talk and I wanted to walk the walk. So I decided to take that leap of faith, listen to God, and walked out of my job, turned around, gave it back. Went from 6 figures to 0. And that time frame, I thought my traditional business was going to boom, blast, and do all of that stuff, exceed my 6 figures. That wasn't the case. I found myself now going into my 401k because I needed some extra income. My husband had to turn around and work 120 hours on top of his regular shift to make up what we had. So again, you had to understand the position I was in. I was like, man, I don't know if I made the right decision, but I know God. I'm trusting him and his word, and I know his word is true. So I'm just going to continue to roll. Long story short, fast forward 18 months ago, we were introduced to this information I'm getting ready to share with you by a gentleman named Jonathan H. Seigler, and he reached out to me on LinkedIn. He asked me a question that people typically, don't normally get. He asked me, would I take a look at something that can empower people? I'm all about empowerment, so I said yes. Looked at the information, it blew me away. Had my husband listen to it, him and I, we make decisions together. When he saw the information, he was like, babe, this can't be real, because if it's real, it's going to change a lot of people's lives, including our own. Got back with Jonathan, wanted to hear about the heart, right, of the CEO, wanted to hear what the company was about, where it was going, long term, all of that stuff before we put ourselves into a position to be a part of something that, may not have been real. And we didn't want to put it in front of other people to hurt anyone. So after we got all of that out of the way, we was like, let's just go for it. What do we have to lose? Well, let me tell you something. In just 18-month time frame, we have been able to change our whole mindset as it pertains to our finances and our bank account. Not only our own, but other people's as well that are on this line that invited you on here. And I'm going to break down to you what I'm talking about and what this company is about and how this timing, the timing of right now, this pandemic that's happening, this company could not be here at a better time. Now, let me tell you something. Before this pandemic, the CEO didn't know that this was going to happen, but he built something that can be recession-proof, that can be, I say, pandemic-proof. Because right now, while everybody is really going through in their mind and their finances, that they've been laid off from their jobs don't exist anymore. New York workers, I just heard, state workers didn't even get their paycheck, let alone their raise that they were supposed to get, right? They didn't even get that this week. So people are really going through and they're trying to keep their sanity. Well, right now where we're at in this company, we don't have to worry about any of that stuff. We're actually the solution to the problem that we're facing right now. So anyway, I can go on and on and on. I'm going to talk about the company. The company is called MWR Financial. It's a financial strategies company to help people to shift and grow their income. It's one of America's leading financial companies, strategy companies. It was started by a gentleman named Mr. Brian House. He's a man of God, which I absolutely love. He's a husband, he's a father, and a friend, but a businessman. This man has been in business for 30 years. He understands finances. This is not new for him. He's actually built 3 other businesses, getting them to the multi-million-dollar mark. He believes in building businesses with biblical principles, not having any debt, not owing no man nothing, but to love him. So he decided to create business number 4, which is MWR Financial, because what he found, even in the success that he's had, even in the multi-millions that he's had, people are still falling short because they're only taking care of one area of their finances, not all areas. He said, I want to actually be a part of the solution, not a part of the problem. So I'm going to create a company that's going to help people get ahead in every area of their finances. And that's what he did by creating MWR Financial. So I'm going to go around some bases really quickly so you can fully understand what it is that we offer. Okay, you're going to understand this opportunity, that how this couldn't have come at a better time right now to deal with this pandemic. And then I'm going to talk to you about the stimulus credit that this man so generously is giving everybody who gets connected to this company this weekend. All right, so base 1, think about a baseball field. We're going to go around real quick. Money Max, that's our Money Max division. That's base 1. Okay, this is for licensed CPAs, licensed CFPs. These are the people who are providing this service that's going to help our W-2 earners. So if you're on this line, if you're on the Facebook line, on the phone line, and you work a job, they're going to help you get an instant pay raise in your paycheck of $300 to $600 a month on average. Hear me when I say average, because some people are getting $1,200. Some people are getting $1,600 a month coming back into their paycheck, and you don't have to do anything extra to get it. These experts here are going to review all your tax return and review your pay stubs to let you know how much money is going to come back to you. You submit your information into the HR department at your company, and then your next paycheck, you'll see that increase. That's what attracted me and my husband first, because as I told you, we were working all those hours. He was working all those hours to make up for what I lost. So now when he was able to get that instant pay raise back into his check, that alleviated something. That actually took care of Bill, and that allowed him not to have to work that many hours. All right, so that's first base. Then second base, we help you with credit restoration. If you're on the line and you can use a credit boost of 50 to 150 points, that's what our experts do. What set us apart from a lot of other credit companies is that, one, our experts do the work for you. Okay, and so that's the beauty of this. You don't have to go contact an Experian and Equifax and TransUnion to do all the work. They do it for you. We're seeing people get judgments taken off their account, liens, foreclosures, bankruptcy. People are going from rentership to home ownership. A lot of realtors and mortgage professionals love this because they can put their clients into the home and they don't have to be the experts. Pastors love this because they can help their congregation get better in their credit so they can have more money coming back into their household. This is how people are utilizing this program. We just had a gentleman come on board, and in less than 60 days, his credit score went up 162 points. Crazy. We had another girl come on board, 45 days, 118 points. Some people 30 points. Some people, so again, it's on average, but could you use that? With the rates right now, the interest rates on these houses, right, or on these loans right now are ridiculously low. If you had a better credit score, you can put yourself into a better position, right? You can go, as I said, from rentership to home ownership. Your auto insurance is attached to your credit score. If you have better credit score, your auto insurance is going lower. So every way you look at it, you put yourself in a better position to get more income coming back into your household, because now you're making better decisions. That's second base. Third base is our debt elimination program. One of my favorites for those who are mortgage holders who own a home already. We show you how to eliminate debt, not just mortgage loans, but credit cards, student loans, auto, any type of debt that you have. We show you how to eliminate debt in record time, 1/3 to 1/2 the time without you changing your monthly payment. Let me break it down. If somebody came to you and said, listen, I can take your 30-year mortgage and I can slash that thing down to 15 years for you, and you don't have to change your monthly payments, would you be interested? Absolutely. Who wouldn't? Who would not want to free up 15 extra years and not have to pay mortgage, and they can put that money towards something else? This is what our experts do. Not only do they help you in that area, but they keep you accountable by sending you a statement every single month to show you how to continue to pay off your bills in the order that they tell you to do it. Again, you don't have to change your monthly payments of what you're currently doing. So if you notice, first base, second base, and third base are all ways for you to get more cash flow into your house. Instant pay raise, credit restore, debt elimination. What do you do with that extra cash flow? Typically, people go and blow it. They go spend it. And that's why they find themselves back into that same hole that they dug themselves out of. That's the definition of insanity, y'all. Doing the same thing over and over and over again, expecting different results. Well, this is why our CEO is amazing, because he knew the habits and the behaviors of people. He said, I don't want to set people up for failure. I'm going to make sure that I tell them about an investment opportunity, an investment vehicle that they can utilize that can help them to not only have more money, but they can shift and grow their money even further and save and protect it tax-free and risk-free. At Home Plate is called our Wealth Max division. That division includes certified financial planners, right? Wealth agents, financial advisors. These are all certified licensed. They show you how to put your money into what's called a private reserve account, a private bank. You put money in there, it earns a rate of return of about 3 to 15% on average. In some instances, they had it going up to 25%. Tax-free, penalty-free, risk-free. Okay? You put your money in there. Now, this is the kicker. Let's say you have $50,000 inside your private bank and you needed to borrow $25,000 of it to use it towards a project or what have you. You're still going to accrue interest on the money as if all of it was in there, but yet you borrowed against it. That's not happening anywhere. I can tell you, when I had my financial hardship, I had to go dip into my 401k. I paid 20% right off the top because that's the tax law. That's how it works. With a private reserve account, you can borrow against yourself and don't pay any taxes on that money at all. It's a beautiful thing. In addition, we show you about land banking. This is that leaving an inheritance part to your children. You can purchase land, right, for 20 to 40% below market value. They show you how to do that. But they also show you how to do it without writing a check. So now in areas that are underdeveloped, these wealth experts are doing research to show you and find you areas that are underdeveloped but that are getting ready to boom within the next few years. You put your money in with them and you put it inside the land banking pool that they have. You sit on it. You wait for those areas to appreciate. Those big companies start coming in, those BJs, those Costco's, those medical offices and facilities. Now people want your land. Well, guess what? You own it. You bought it for 20 to 40% below market value, or you may even purchase it without even writing a check. Now you sell that land at the high amount that it's asking for, and then boom, you walk away with a whole lot of money that you can now turn around and open yourself up another private bank. My husband and I have our private bank. We've had one now for a year. We're actually opening up our second one right now because the next thing that we all need, besides these services that I just talked about, you need a business opportunity of some sort. You need to own a business. Why? Because tax laws were not created for W-2 earners. They were created for business owners. And if you don't understand that, you go ahead and continue paying the government up to 37%. W-2 earners pay up to 37%. Business owners pay up to 23%. Investors pay up to 15%. If you're not in that category and that quadrant that Robert Kiyosaki talks about in Rich Dad Poor Dad, if you're familiar with him, he talks about the cash flow quadrant, that we all need to be on that right side of the quadrant. That's where time freedom and financial freedom comes from. If you don't have that in your life, then guess what? You're going to stay paying that up to 37%. You're going to continue trading time for money. And I don't think anybody wants to continue trading time for money. So in order to get to that, having time freedom, financial freedom, you need to be a business owner. You need to be an investor. Well, we have an opportunity here that is life-changing, that by just educating, we don't convince, we don't beg, just by educating a few people on what I just shared with you today, you can literally change your life that fast. We had a lady do that in 1 hour yesterday. She just educated. She didn't convince or anything. All she did was invite people to a call just like this to listen in to what I was sharing. They was like, why not? I need this. I don't have a business. I know other people, and I do need an additional stream. Some people on that call, they had lost their job. Some people on that call, they weren't having no extra stream. So all they had was their job income. Now you have additional stream of income, which is considered leverage, right? Because they didn't have to know all the information. They didn't do all the talking. As a matter of fact, the person who invited you on to listen to me, they're not even talking. But if you decide that you're interested in this program and you want to make extra income, guess what? They will get paid. The same thing happens for you. You will get paid as well. So that's how this program works. We get paid 10 ways in this program. Like I said, you get that upfront bonus money, but you also get guaranteed income. Income that's going to continue paying you over and over and over again for the work you did one time. That's leverage. If you don't have leverage in your life, you're being leveraged. Your job is leveraging you. Your CEO of your company is leveraging you. He's home chilling, relaxing. You're at the hospital working, putting yourself in jeopardy, right? Because you can't be with your family because you need to make sure that you guys eat. Well, if you had an additional stream of income, you can be home comfortably because now your business is out there working on your behalf because you introduce people to information just one time like you are getting here. They decide to come on board. and you're going to continue to earn and earn. That's another way we get paid. We also get check match, helping your organization grow. You're going to get a percentage of everybody that you personally share this information with. We also get customer bonuses and residuals. I'm telling you, this thing is powerful. And just to break it all down, in 18 months, we've been able to replace my husband's income. Okay, I'm not talking about we making little pennies. We've been able to replace a whole person's salary in just 18 months, and he's still working at his job. He don't have no stress. This is the power of having leverage. This is the power of having a business opportunity. This is the power of having a plan B. Well, anyway, we're going to get into the price of what this program is. I know y'all probably want to know, how much is it? This program, for those services that I just announced, 1 through 4, bases 1 through 4, it's only $79.97 a month. That covers all of the services. That covers you and your spouse. But you also don't pay no contract fees, no startup fees, and none of that. $79.97. And if you share it with 3 people who also need credit restored, debt eliminated, their own private bank, and a pay increase, your services will now become free. We have a 3 and free program. You share with 3 people, your services are free. But on the business side, you may say, listen, not only do I want these services, but I'm also interested in this business. I need an opportunity. I need some leverage. I need a plan B because my plan A is not working, or I don't have a plan A to go back to. Then the business side is a one-time $228.97. But because of the state of the affairs, because of what's happening right now in the world, the CEO said, you know what? I want to do something. I want to be a blessing, especially on this weekend. I want to make a sacrifice as well. He got together with some of the leaders on the team, and we all said, yes, let's go ahead and make a sacrifice. And we did that, and we said, we're going to offer a stimulus credit. We're going to offer a credit of $99 to help people, whoever wants to go ahead, right, and get themselves in position to have a plan B, to have leverage in their life, to have another stream of income. We're going to allow you to join this company for a one-time $129 to join this company. After that, all you would pay is $79.97 for your services, and then $40 a month to run your business. Let me just tell you something. You can't get an H&R Block, a bottled water company, a Chick-fil-A, a McDonald's for $129 ever. Nowhere. It doesn't even happen. It don't even exist. But you can start yourself your own franchise, create multiple stimulus checks. You don't got to wait for the government stimulus check because a lot of people are not even going to get it for so many reasons. And then you don't know when you're going to get it. Why sit around and wait for $1,200 when you can go ahead and create $1,500 in a day with this program, the way it's set up? You can do it in 2 days, 3, however long you can create, and then it can continue on and on and on with all of the other ways we get paid. So again, that $79.97, as I said, when you share with 3 people, goes away. All you would be paying to run your business is $40 a month, which is actually a business expense. It's a write-off. But we have that bonus that happens that I told you. The lady joined, and then she had her call just like this yesterday. She had 3 people join within an hour. So she got a bonus of $300. So now that $300 just covered her $40 a month that she would be paying, but also covered her enrollment to get in of the $129. This is what's happening. This is what's been happening all day. While everybody is stressing out about how are they going to make ends meet, we are creating an opportunity here for people, a plan B for folks. So I'm telling you now, you either going to be leveraged or you're going to have some leverage in your life. You have to decide for yourself. We're not here to beg or convince. We're going to be here all day. We're offering this stimulus credit of $99 to knock off the price, which is bringing it to $129 for the next 24 hours. So you got all of today and all of tomorrow by 11:59 p.m. It's done. It is done. And I'm going to tell you what, I would pay $5,000 to join this opportunity because the money that we made, we've replaced my husband's income. We were able to get a car bonus. We purchased a luxury vehicle back in August, a Mercedes-Benz, because the company also gives you a vehicle club bonus. Then they turned around just because we helped a few more people and the people on our team helped a few more people. They turned around and gave us another vehicle bonus of $1,250. Then I just looked today, we're getting ready to get the next level of vehicle bonus. Then this thing is crazy. Just for telling a few people about something that's going to change their life, put extra income in their pocket, and change their zip code, but also change their lineage on what that looks like, generational inheritance that they're going to be able to leave, and not that bill that they would have left had they not known about it. So anyway, I can keep going on and on and on, but we're going to be doing this all day long. We're going to be back here on the live. Get back to the person that invited you. Let them know if you are 3, not interested. And if you're not, it's okay. At least you learned about something new that you didn't know about, right? Or ask them, or possibly share this with somebody who you know needs an opportunity like yesterday, okay? Or 2, you need these services. You're saying, listen, I need services. I need to go ahead and get myself connected. I want all of what Natasha just talked about in phases 1 through 4. Or 1, you want to join this movement because the train is not stopping, y'all. We just stopped at this station today, but we're getting ready to move on to the next station, and you're going to hear us again talking about this at 1 o'clock with the next group of people who are actually looking for an opportunity. So get back with the person, let them know if you are a 3, you are a 2, or you are 1. And as we always say, we'll see everybody over the top because the bottom is way too crowded. Happy Easter, everyone. God bless you all. And thank you all so much for tuning in. Have a great day. God bless. Bye-bye. All right, everyone. Thanks for tuning in. Get back with the person, as I said. Bye, all the Facebook Live folks. Love y'all. See y'all back here at 1 o'clock.
And even when I tried to go around her, sometimes it was just the connection wasn't there. And I think one of the connections